All right, you guys, we are back. And as I get everybody in chat, you guys make sure you tag somebody and tell somebody right now to hop into chat to be a part of the show. Later on as well, it will be Clarity Hour, where we'll open up the phone lines. We talking clarity. We playing some records. We seeing what Trev got to say on. We bringing it back to the home front. So make sure you guys stick around for that as well. So heading into part 1 of our men versus women debate, Slim Thug did a recent interview where he held nothing back on the topic of Ciara and Russell Wilson. I'll play the clip from the interview, and you'll tell me what you think. Here it goes. Can a woman adapt to a square after dating a hood nigga? So that's the scenario y'all using. So after going from somebody big in the game, is that, or is it a financial thing? Squizzy Taylor.
I'm starting?
Yeah, you starting.
Which way y'all want to twist this? I don't want to start. I gotta think about my answer.
All right, Trev.
Think about it.
Can a woman go from Future to a Russell Wilson and it be genuine?
I think women do that every day, for the simple fact that they get hurt. Like, I feel like Future is one of them. Like, we know what type of nigga Future is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Future, like, to us, he a nigga like us. That's why we love Future so much. You know what I'm saying? But a girl, from a girl's point of view, she's like, if she's damaged and she's hurt to the point, it's like when a girl be like, I'm done with niggas and go get a girl. Like, you going to something new, you going to something safe. You know what I'm saying? You going to something like Russell Wilson. Yeah, he got bread, but I really feel like Ciara knew, like, this nigga's not gonna be anything like Future. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could really be safe with this nigga. Girls go safe all the time, so I don't blame her. But Slim Thug got a baby with his cousin, bro. Like, he shouldn't be talking about no situations like this. That's gross.
I heard about that.
Okay, so are you baby shading? Like that went
yeah, that was shade. Like, I feel like how he like talked crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to say she just went and got somebody safe. You know what I'm saying? That's what we think. That's what real men know. But to just be talking about their situation like that, knowing your situation ain't the perfect one, I don't think that's cool.
Okay, so you calling it, you're saying it's out of line.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon.
Look, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna call myself a self-proclaimed square. I'm not about that life. I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm not selling no drugs. I might be from the east side, but I'm just gonna keep it 100. Yes, girls do that all the time because, you know, I have to agree with what my man said. You know, safety is everything at the end of the day, but safety doesn't have to mean boring. Like, I think that's what people are missing in this whole situation. Russell Wilson is taking this chick out on $1 million yachts, bruh. That's different than a dude that's taking you out in a Tesla drive, you know, a test drive. Like, that's completely two different things. And I think we misconstruing, like, Future got bread and so does Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson's bread is a little different. And she got her own bread, so it ain't security. Like,
she ain't really got no bread like that.
I mean, she got enough to make the situation, you know, livable.
She got a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck her.
you still anti. Okay, so basically, I like that you admitted that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm secure with mine.
You know, I call him Barack. This is the Barack Obama of the city. You know what I'm talking about? So I know that that's kind of, it's a different world for you. So you have a hard time. Well, prior to, because I know you got a beautiful gal now, but prior to, in your lifetime, you ran into an issue where girls are like, you ain't got enough bullet wounds. You ain't sold enough.
See, my situation is this. Like, you know, I can tell them where I'm from, and they're always shocked. Like, you're from 35th and Fillmore? Like, nah, you can't be that guy. No, absolutely I'm that guy. I'm from that neighborhood. I understand that life. But I was never a part of it. And I hate these dudes that swear up and down they little baby lope, they little this and that. And I'm around my cousins and people that's really that. So I see through that bullshit and I be like, bro, you're not that at all. So why fake it? Like, I just hate when dudes fake and pretend like they're not that at all. And it's never stopped me from getting girls. You know what I'm saying? I have my fun. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't think you don't think somebody's ever shot you down because they would rather have a Squizzy Taylor?
Why we gotta be like that?
I'm just saying it's two noobs. I just about to play y'all against each other real quick.
Which means there's always a level of smoothness in every situation.
Exactly.
So, and I'll say this, and I don't mean to be arrogant. I've never been shot down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't always approach women. A lot of times women approach you, especially in a city like Denver. So, it's a hard situation because it's different. Like, I don't have to. I'm not pressed. Like, I don't gotta pretend I'm who I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta like chase nobody. I don't care if you was a stripper. I don't care if you work on Wall Street. I don't care if you know just a 9-to-5 shorty that gets up every day and take care of her business. Like, again, safety is something that a lot of women want, so it's never been a problem for me.
Okay, Squizzy Taylor.
Fuck Sierra. She right for that. You having my nigga baby around this nigga and all type of shit. I don't like it. I don't condone it. And I'm with Future. So however Future think is how I think.
Squizzy, come on.
That's it. I don't know what to say. If it was somebody else, I would have had a better answer. But
But what about in general? In general, take out Sierra and Russell Wilson. Do you think somebody can go from dating a hood nigga to somebody clean cut?
yeah.
And them being satisfied?
Yep. Absolutely. I do think that because kind of what they said is safe. You ain't got to worry about the nigga. Russell Wilson ain't getting no hoes. So you ain't got to worry about the nigga getting
Not
some
true.
hoes. I mean, he ain't worried about, ain't getting no hoes. Let's be honest. He might get a couple just because he got a bag, but he ain't really on the hoes like that. So it's safe. And, you know, I feel more girls should go get a, y'all don't want to use corny, so more girls should get guys like him. You know what I'm saying? More girls should get guys like him
When they ready to settle down.
when they're ready to settle down, instead of coming for somebody like me, because I'm always going to be me. You feel what I'm saying? So you should go get one of these guys and be happy and get you a nice little house with a dog and be happy. So yeah, it's possible. And more girls should do it.
Okay, you think? I don't think it is.
Explain.
I don't think. I think when a lot of people are used to negative behaviors, so when you're used to the nigga talking to you crazy and you're used to the games and the bullshit, when you finally get in a situation and you don't have to argue and shit is just cool, it becomes weird kind of. You don't even know how to function because you're so used to dysfunction. And I think that goes for men and women. I know several niggas right now some dysfunctional ass shit, and vice versa, simply on the strength of they're just used to it. So it becomes a behavior that I have to be with somebody who follows along this.
That doesn't mean
I was gonna say
upgrading your
something
life
Right.
means it's not genuine. You could upgrade your life. Like, just because you're used to being broke, having money ain't a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Change is not bad. So to change the type of people you want to be around is not a bad thing.
That's
You
not
know what
a
I
fake
think it
thing.
was?
Okay, go ahead.
I think like Sierra had a type, you know what I'm saying, prior to, and I won't say prior to Future, I'll say prior to her having her kid. I feel like once she had the kid with Future, things kind of changed. She's like, well, he's going to be around forever, you know what I'm saying, because we got this kid together. Now I can really go find love, you know what I'm saying, and settle down. Like, I feel like if they never had a kid, then Sierra probably would have went from Future to another nigga just like Future.
Yeah, this is the same chick that dated Lil Bow Wow. Let's put that out there.
Yeah, that's true too. He wasn't on no gangster shit.
Yeah.
She's just looking for that bag. She's not shit.
But even on
She
that,
don't got her own money, Squizzy?
She got a little bit.
You think she pressed?
Yeah.
Nigga,
She
please.
want that security. She ain't had it. Goodies. How long goodies come out? That was 10 years
Nigga,
ago.
everybody is leveling up. That was recent.
look, if I see y'all
That
leveling
song
up
is
in the
not
club,
cracking. No, I tried to play that bullshit and everybody left. Fuck her.
Okay, so you're not
Yeah, I'm playing.
you're not with it. No, you guys are speaking on a change of lifestyle type situation. But you know goddamn well if somebody is used to beating on bitches and carrying on, he is not going to go get with a Michelle Obama. It's not going to fucking work.
He not.
She or he, further the fuck more.
I think girls get fed up.
My new
before
girlfriend
dudes.
is white. And I'm having the time of my life right now. It's a change for me, okay? Ever since I've been with this white girl, my life has been on the up and up. And I've been happy, okay? No, I'm not used to it, but I'm happy right now. You know what I'm
Brunch is
saying?
good as hell, ain't it,
Yes,
dog?
it's
Yes,
very
it is.
good. I've been doing new things. I'm experiencing different things, and I enjoy it. And it's a change for me. I've never
You're
dated a white
bullshitting.
girl. Nah, for real. Yeah.
Okay, probably because she don't motherfucking say nothing about your bullshit.
No, it's just a different atmosphere. It's a
Simone,
different
please
vibe.
speak up. She's here. For those tuning in, DJ Simone says is here. She here. Moni, please tap in. Oh,
Can you go from a real nigga to a square nigga?
can you go from a Future to a Russell Wilson?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And tag teaming off what my nigga Squizzy said, I think a lot more bitches probably should.
See?
Everyone finds the like poppin' cool nigga appealing until they
Till they
in
get
that
cheated on.
situation, and they realize what comes along with it.
Exactly.
And ain't everybody built to deal with it. So yeah, go ahead and get you a little square bear. Be happy, baby. Because
This what I was saying.
some of them gonna put you through it, and
Yes,
hey,
niggas
that is
gonna
what
put
it
you through the
is.
ringer.
Yes, they will. So not me, of course.
Not you, Simone. not Simone ever.
Me either.
Or Trev.
Yeah, no, my nigga Trev, he solid too. He
Yeah,
ain't
I
doing
don't
that.
do that shit.
Yeah, right. All right, you guys, keep letting us know what you guys think in chat. We're going to head over to chat in just a second. As soon as I'm able to tag more people and get more people in there, we're heading into part 2 of our men versus women debate. All hell broke loose this weekend after DJ Self allegedly said that Cardi B's album was better than Nicki's. By the time it was all said and done, the Twitter argument included Nicki Minaj, several members from Love and Hip Hop Safari, and several DJs. Here is what Nicki had to say. So we want to know, once you guys hear the clip, who are you rocking with? Are you rocking with Nicki, or is baby girl beside herself? So let's see. All right, you
She
guys.
pressed like a panini.
That's Nicki. All right, so Moni, so what do you guys think? Are the newer artists coming in the game not showing that homage to her as they should? Does she deserve that, or are you kind of feeling what she says?
Bitch, she don't owe you shit. Just like she walked her old fake ass into the game and didn't give credit to Lil Kim, who she damn near had her whole styles inspired from. Like, no, I'm not here for it. Because Nicki was the main one saying she don't owe nobody thanks and appreciation and accolades. When she came in the game, now she in that seat, she can go ahead and be pressed and bleach her skin and lose her nose and do whatever the hell else she got to do in the process of following.
Nicki bleaching her skin?
No, but I'm just saying, like, she'll be a Lil Kim soon.
Yeah.
You know, like, fame is a drug, boy. You get a little taste of it, and it's hard to come down from it. So no, I'm not rocking with Nicki thinking people owe her shit, because she didn't show no kind of respect to the people that pioneered the way for her either. So
Brandon?
But I'm just gonna go on record and say I think they're both trash. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Who?
I think Cardi's trash. I
What?
think Nicki's trash. Well, neither one of them are original. That's number one. And when you have chicks out here like Rhapsody, that's like legit real in the game. Like write their own shit, produce their own music, really pay their dues in the industry. This whole beef right here seems like it's just for publicity. Like this whole issue between her and Self, like I said, I feel like I can see through a lot of BS at the end of the day, and I just feel like this is just bull. Nicki hating on somebody who did the same thing she did, it just doesn't make sense, because in the industry, if you know what that means, that's gonna fade away. So she's gonna have her 15, maybe even 20 minutes of fame. You sit back in the cut, do a feature, y'all work together, and eventually she's gonna disappear. But
they be
if she
self-destructing. Like
Fact.
they be
Like-
so pressed that you
look at
shoot
Jay-Z.
yourself in the foot.
Why hasn't Jay-Z ever done that to anybody? Like just been pressed to the point where he got to get on the radio and hate or flex? Because at the end of the day, if you're mobile, you see past that.
But I think if you're fed up, no, everybody gets fed up. Trev had a fed up moment where he done went off on a couple niggas, and even Squizzy Taylor over there in that pink hat, you went off on and that ain't even you a motherfucking lie. That ain't even your character, because even I said over to somebody like, this nigga pissed when Squizzy done spoke up. Like, at some point, everybody gets fed up and addresses something. Now, of course, you got your Beyoncés and your Jay-Z's who haven't. But the average person kind of has a moment where it's like, fuck you, I'm going to go on record, even if it's once, to address the bullshit.
That's after you get ethered.
Are we lying, or what's up?
No, I just feel like Nicki is just, I don't know. I used to love Nicki too. And it's just
Me too. I don't even dislike her. I'm by no means like a Nicki hater,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
not a
just
Nicki hater
I just
either.
call it
I
how
just feel
I
like
see
she's
it.
doing
And
too
she's
much
acting
right now.
real pressed to be the level of stardom that she's at. Like, you don't gotta let people see you sweat when you that fucking famous.
Yeah.
Like,
And
you
if we being honest, like to me, Cardi's album was better than Nicki's.
It was.
honestly, I think both of them was overhyped.
Yeah, Cardi just had they just put her shit together really nice. That's what it was. She had a bunch
And she
of
got a
features.
backing, because
Yeah, she
Cardi
got
is
super
she's easy to like. Nicki Minaj is not easy to like. Like, you either love her or hate her. Cardi is a pretty, like, all around easy to like person, because she's so real. Like, what you see is what you get, and people like feeling like they can be that someone is relatable when they're that level of stardom. Nicki ain't relatable to nobody, really.
I feel like the spotlight gets on them because they're women. You know what I'm saying? Like, not. I'm saying like when it comes to beef.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Don't highlight that in general.
So,
Keep
yeah,
going.
no,
You
no,
had something.
absolutely.
I feel like it is. The spotlight is on them because they're women and they're beefing like that. Like, nigga, when Kodak came in the game, he said he was bigger than Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than Lil Wayne. I'm the best rapper alive. Like, it's not just because she's a girl coming in the game disrespecting. Like, that's just hip hop. That's music. Lil Pump said he's the best rapper alive. Fuck J. Cole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody doesn't have to believe that. And I don't believe that personally, but it's not just because you're women
Talk
they're
that
putting you
shit.
together. Like, niggas do that shit all the time.
Now, DJ Envy said that if she threatened him, because at some point she said she would show up with her niggas, that he would, the DJs would boycott. So DJ Envy would boycott with DJ Self, etc. Squizzy, would you jump on that bandwagon if they were just like, you know what, Nicki reckless and you can't threaten the DJs? Would you jump on the we ain't playing your shit?
Yeah, that shit ain't even that hot.
He's like, that's
I'm
not
like,
even
that's
hard.
easy.
He's like, I don't even have to play it now.
I'm like, niggas can bypass it in the list right now.
That's fine. That's cool. I ain't trying that.
So you would join. So is that a thing? Like, is threatening a DJ like?
I don't. Ain't nobody threatening me, but yeah, I guess so. DJs stick together. That's what we need. We need to unite and stay like this. But while I have the microphone, I want to touch on a bigger issue.
Okay.
This whole thing comes from women, okay? And women being jealous, okay? If Nicki wasn't jealous of the next woman, we wouldn't have this problem. If Lil Kim wasn't jealous of Nicki, we wouldn't have this problem. If women learn how to not be jealous and allow each other to all eat and all get money and all share the same dick, all this good stuff can happen and everybody
He mumbled that
can
part.
eat. And we can
What a
all live
segue.
and we can all live happily
What a motherfucking
together.
segue.
But women stay in this competition, they want all the shine all the time. And the men don't do that.
Are you sharing your woman? Are you up for it?
No.
No.
You're switching what I'm saying. So you're not understanding my point.
I'm trying to narrow in.
Okay, now understand my point. What I'm
Okay.
trying to say is women have to stop being so jealous and wanting everything to themselves. The spotlight doesn't always have to be on them. And that's women's problem in general. So once we get away from the spotlight always being on the women, that same person, that woman, and they open up and understand other people's feelings and that other people can like other things and need other things, the world will be a better place.
So
Taylor for president.
who do you think started? Who do you think started this though? You think they woke up and just said, "I want to attack each other," or did you think the
No,
fans and the men and the bullshit behind it
Nicki
kind
got
of fueled
jealous.
it?
Nicki got jealous the same way Lil Kim got jealous.
Yeah.
Like the same way
Like
wherever
Like I
Lil
said,
Kim came got
fame
jealous.
is an addiction. Like that, people are addicted to fame,
If
and
Nicki
as
was
soon as they
smart.
feel like that shit's slipping out of their grip, they start losing it and acting all out of character.
If Nicki was smart, she wouldn't even pay attention.
None.
Like,
Exactly.
she don't even realize, like, yeah, Nicki was hot, but just for the simple fact, Lil Kim at the time, niggas like, she was a legend, is hating on Nicki. They like, nigga, we about to
It
go
was
listen
like,
to what?
Let me, what's she talk to talk about?
Yeah.
Like, let me
Exactly.
go
What she
listen.
about to go? What she do? Now she's putting that same spotlight on Cardi, and Cardi is gonna keep it.
Because Cardi
She
did
might
start
not want
trending.
problems with Cardi though. Cardi really did.
Yeah, I think Cardi
fucked
might
around
run
and
up on
really,
Nicki, yeah.
really put touch Nicki Minaj.
I think it has nothing to do with women being jealous of each
Nah,
other.
there's whole TV shows about this. Like, this is $1 million industry. Like,
What?
let's like,
Jealousy?
yeah, Love and Hip Hop.
Female jealousy.
You know, Real Housewife
Female
for
jealousy.
everywhere. That's
Yes.
what this is about. Like,
Jealousy.
Jersey Shore is about chicks who hang out with.
But the thing is, like, let's
and
not
they
get it
bad.
twisted, because the males be OD jealous too. It's just
Scoot up, please. Let me raise your
society.
volume.
And when they jealous, what they say?
Society has made it so that it's highlighted when females do it.
Thank you.
Like y'all pay more attention. It's expected for females to do it, and when we do it, it's like, oh shit, there you go, typical girls being jealous. Like, nah, y'all niggas be out here jealous too.
And what happens when niggas are jealous? You acting like a girl.
Emotion is marketable. Yeah.
But not necessarily.
That's
And if we're being 100, it's a lot of that shit that goes on in the city. Boop.
Yeah,
And
they
it's a
acting
lot.
like what Trev
Absolutely.
said. He's acting like a girl.
And it's a lot of it with male rappers, boop, and males in the industry, boop.
Yeah.
So don't try to just play it
No, they're
like.
acting like girls. That's weak. Like what Trev just said. That's whack. It's whack.
You don't
It's
condone it.
whack. No, it's whack. It's whack. You shouldn't be jealous. Jealousy is a whack trait.
It's a what?
What they say is a female emotion, my nigga. You shut up, Trev.
Boom. That's what
Hit her with the head tilt.
All right, you guys. Keep letting us know what you guys think. Heading into our beef on the street segment. Facebook, from recent Facebook debates to Twitter debates, this discussion on physical punishment or yelling in a negative aspect, it has affected your upbringing in a negative or positive light. So basically on Facebook, it started with Jay Rich, which was one of the ones that I saw, where he was saying that basically if you yell at your child, like, you kind of shunning parents, that isn't the way to go. And then there was also some other stuff online that says, and it reads, one tweet reads as follows: ass whoopings are a sign of weak communication, negotiation, and articulation skills. Sadly, most adults who whoop ass never maintain that same energy in the streets with fellow adults. So we want to know, what are your thoughts? So are parents who yell or who have to whoop their child, is that part of the problem on why these kids are in jail or why these kids are in the streets? Or is not doing it the problem? Trev?
I'm like, this is what I say with the whole thing. I feel like in certain times and aspects, ass whooping is necessary. But I feel like when parents lean on that ass whooping, that's what's creating these problems. Like, if I just do everything deserves an ass whooping, like, no, everything don't deserve an ass whooping, but there's certain shit that deserves an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like you gotta pick and choose, because I'm learning, I'm a father, you know what I'm saying? So I'm learning there's certain things that I could just communicate with my kid and they won't do it again. That's where I could have just been whooped their ass and not, they don't even know what's going on, and they be like, okay, next time I do this, I'm gonna get an ass whooping, but I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? So it's more about communication. I say parents should never just lean on ass whoopings. If you just 10 times out of 10 whooping ass, you're not doing your job.
What about raising your voice?
That too. You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids, at the end of the day, your kids is scared of you, dog. Like, I don't think people understand that, especially like the little babies. I hate when it's a 2-year-old.
My parents.
That's what I'm saying. I hate when it's like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, they bad, but they supposed to be. They learning about what life is. You know what I'm saying? So when a 2-year-old, 3-year-old is just getting yelled at and cussed at, I don't like that shit.
I agree.
Okay, Moni?
I agree. I think that's a valid point. I don't have kids yet, but I got a little niece that's at that age where parents be getting hella frustrated, and I'm like super critical about my sister for that, because kids are, I think a lot of people don't realize how smart kids are too. Like, kids are very intuitive and they pick up on shit well enough where you don't have to go to extremes to communicate with them. Like, they're sponges. They know by, I say like 2, they kind of know right from wrong in a sense. Like, yeah, they're gonna slip up, but I also don't believe in the, oh, it's okay. Like, every once in a while that ass whooping is necessary, but I agree with Trev, it shouldn't be a crutch and it shouldn't be the first line of punishment. Like, damn, like, give homie a chance to, you know, like, kind of respond and learn, but, you know, every now and then you gotta pull the belt out.
Right.
But man, my family is from the South, so you're gonna catch it for looking wrong.
The switch.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
Like,
get your switch.
You're gonna catch it for looking wrong, and I agree that like sometimes it's leaned on too heavily. But I take it, for example, my mom, I was bad. I was a bad kid. I was a pyromaniac. I needed those whoopings. So at the end of the day, like, if your child deserves it in the particular situation, you know the difference. And sometimes I feel like parents get lazy.
Were you
Like,
bad because you were told you were bad and that's what you...
No, I was just hyper.
Oh, Simone.
No.
What?
I was
That's
hyper.
what you believe? You began to believe?
No, I believe that. Like, no, if you tell someone...
Oh no! I grew up in the church, you know, all that good stuff. The bad was the word
Because
I never
if you
heard.
tell any kid, if you hear something from your parent enough times, you gonna believe it.
Nah, I was never told that. I was just
Okay.
spoiled and hyper. I just, you know, you can be
That's
honest
like
about who
Squizzy
you
and
are.
shit. I say it all the time. I said he believe it is internalized, you know. So I agree with you to an extent. But especially I think boys, are you saying like, I've seen people, and although my son isn't old enough, to where them niggas is bad.
You already whooping them, ain't you?
Huh?
You already
No,
whooping.
my plum, nuh-uh. But them niggas is bad. Like, as men, like, how do you guys feel that if your mother or father didn't whoop you, how you would turn out?
Oh,
I got
need
2
it.
whoopings my whole life.
My dad whooped me maybe
Literally.
twice, and I remember both of them so
Literally.
vividly.
Like, I'm not even gonna say I was a good kid, but I learned that communication shit early. And I would, like a whooping, you get a whooping, you go outside, you play, you forget that shit. Like my mom used to be like, nigga, I was being grounded to me was worse
the worst
than getting a whooping. 10 times out of 10.
I would have much rather.
And my mom wasn't playing. My mom, she wasn't fierce with that belt, with them punishments. A whole semester, oh, you slipping up in school, you on punishment till the next semester? Nigga, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My mom would use my grandparents against me. Like, that was, like Trev was saying, like, that punishment and not being able to go over there, do what I wanted to do. You know, that would be with the whooping, too, though. My mom, like I said, she, you know, my mom's in the military, so, you know, it is a little different. But, yeah, man, why would that always be your first resort? Like, you can take 5 minutes and talk to a kid and tell them you're disappointed, and that completely changes their trajectory for that entire month. Mm-hmm. Like, they'll look at you, you can see it in their eyes. Where
oh,
like,
yeah,
okay,
that shit still make me feel some type of way if my parents told me they was
they look you dead in your eyes and be like, I'm disappointed in you.
I would be like, okay.
Listen, that hurts.
Hurts.
And I see that with my kids. If I'm like, I'm not even mad, I'm disappointed, like my daughter, she'll break down.
And on the same token, when my parents like tell me they're proud of me, like that shit still, that's the best fucking compliment like, I could ever get.
The emotion is so high because you need that balance. Mm-hmm. If all you hear is I'm disappointed, then it's like, damn, when I am doing good, you're not even proud.
There's no acknowledgement.
You're just waiting to be disappointed again.
But why is it fair to assume that if you do address the bad that you aren't doing, you're not saying kudos? You're not, you know what I'm saying? That's not fair to assume.
That's not.
No, we're not saying, we're not assuming
that.
We're just saying, like, if you're going to address the bad,
address the good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Squizzy Taylor, did you need whoopings growing up? Honestly.
Did I need them?
Did you, honestly?
No, I didn't need them.
Nigga, shut up. Were you doing things that you felt like, all right, that was justified?
No, I was a great kid. I'm still a great kid. I didn't need those.
Did you get them?
Time. Yeah, I got them, but I didn't need them. It wasn't needed.
It was uncalled for.
It didn't happen. Yes, it was very sad times in my life.
Oh.
We got that in the arms of an angel.
He got me up here really up here feeling some type of way. Like, he is a nice guy. You're right.
Yeah, I didn't need those. I didn't need those at all.
You didn't deserve that shit.
So, me being the one with the most kids in the room, okay? Let me speak on it. I just think, first off, I hate when
you got kids?
How many you got now? 12?
Yeah. So I hate when people try to pull the like, I'm gonna tell you how to raise your child, or I'm better than you. If I said that shit, just rubs me wrong. Like, first off, like, you don't yell, but you whole ass probably ain't seen your baby in like 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up.
It's case by case. Like, when I say how I treat my kids, I don't expect somebody to be like, oh, that's a perfect way for me to treat my kids.
No, but like, you sense the shade. Like, you sense the people wanting to be, kind of judged. Like, ooh, y'all do that? Like, listen here. I was a single mother for a really long time, and I had to play mama and daddy. So when you have to teach yourself to be stern and to be the soft one, you have to learn that balance of, okay, there isn't a male like figure here to be stern and for them to listen to, so mama got to go from the comforting one to kind of getting serious real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has to happen, especially with me having like 4 girls. Like, it was mandatory that I had to have that. And fuck anybody, further the fuck more, who would have anything to say like, oh, Rena, you raised your octave, that's so wrong. Fuck off. Because what I know though, when my kids come in the room, they're gonna yes ma'am and no sir you. They're gonna know what they do, and that wasn't because I just let them get away with shit, or I let them go walk around here talking to people crazy. You know, it did take me. Some people may call it strict or whatever, but ain't nobody just walk around beating on their kids. But I just hate that people equate that if you were to discipline your child, it is the end all be all, and oh, it's so wrong and it's so traumatizing, and they're not. No, what's traumatizing is you not disciplining them, and then they running into that police officer down the street, and they think they can get live at 5 and end up leaking somewhere. So, no, that's what's devastating. So, can we find a balance? Or are we just going to let them kind of do what they want to do?
It's always about the balance.
Shout out to Balance. That's a better
Hey, yeah.
Damn. So I definitely think, but especially with these boys. So, what are you going to do if you don't teach them that, Trev? You don't get stern with your son and he get pulled over and he frustrated with Officer Bob and he don't know. You can't do that, baby. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move a different way. You gotta move.
At this point, I'm not worried about my son being frustrated with Officer Bob. I'm worried about Officer Bob being frustrated with my kid.
Facts.
I know my kid is gonna do what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? My kid can be frustrated at my house and he's gonna be like, Dad, I'm frustrated. But it's not disrespectful. I tell them to speak their mind, say what they gotta say.
Okay, you've set it to where he is not afraid to come out and tell you that?
No, my son will tell me he's pissed. I'm pissed, and I'm like, why? And he'll tell me
He'll
why.
say pissed?
Yeah.
Oh no, baby.
Yeah,
No, Trev.
Nah,
You
but
real
but
with
that's
that.
the thing. Like my son's teen. You know what I'm saying? When I turned teen, my father, and they know, I was the only one who could cuss around my dad. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else couldn't cuss around their parents. I was the only one who could. But my dad is like, I want you to speak your mind, and I feel like that helped me communicate. You know what I'm saying? And it put like a no holds bar on my communication skills. There wasn't nothing I couldn't say. But then it got to a point as to where it was cool because everybody else couldn't do it, and it went from that to being like, okay, now I need to be wise with my words because
Now,
I can say anything I want.
Is that a boy thing?
Why you looking at me, nigga? I don't know.
Is that a
No
boy thing?
kids, nigga.
You didn't have kids, but you were a kid, nigga.
I don't remember. I always been off the block.
Kids cuss anyway.
Facts.
Kids cuss anyway. My dad was so cool. My mom was so cool. They like, we know you gonna smoke. You know what I'm saying? If you smoke,
Oh,
you
no.
gonna smoke. If you drink,
Oh,
you gonna
yeah,
drink.
my parents
But this
was
is when I
not
turned
nice
21.
parents.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
When I turned 21, type shit. My mom's
Yeah,
like,
but see, I think
you
at
gonna
a
drink? You
certain
gonna drink with me
age,
first.
I think at a certain age, you need to kind of cross over from being just like the parent, not to being like the homie, but you can't be so strict that you are out of touch with your kids, because that's when they start to be sneaky and start doing shit, and it's a much bigger problem. Like, there's shit that I would have never, like, if I wasn't worried about getting in trouble for it, I wouldn't have been so fucking sneaky about doing certain shit. If I could have just been like, yo, look.
My household was strict.
My household was strict as fuck. Like, my friends laugh now because anyone that knows me from like middle school, high school, or earlier can't believe, like, now my mom, she'll come hang out, like, drink, she'll go to my gigs and shit, but that was not the case.
As soon as I got out of high school, literally I had a baby. Like, bruh, I went wild. Like, you supposed to let your kids experience some type of freedom with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, as soon as I moved out of the house when I was 17. My dad is like,
Lit.
like lit, own apartment, all of that. The homies coming, hanging out, we going to class the next morning, my own apartment. So you can only imagine what the hell was
Why
going
did
on.
you? Is your birthday before graduation?
No. Oh,
No.
after graduation.
So how was you 17?
I was 17.
Because you only graduated at 18 if you got a late birthday.
I stayed by myself my whole senior year. Literally.
Oh no.
I did.
Yeah, I left for
Oh, y'all
Yeah,
wasn't
he's like, I was there.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We like this.
Started from the bottom, huh?
Damn.
Nigga, I got my first tattoo in my own apartment. Literally, like, we was wilding, bruh. But it was like,
And ain't stopped.
yeah.
I'm like, these niggas did the whole ass. Ain't stopped. Ain't shit changed.
Yeah, for real though. 17. Then as soon as I got that little taste of freedom, I got addicted. That's why I'm not gonna do that with my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want them to be comfortable enough telling me whatever they feel, however they feel.
I hear you. All right, y'all. Yeah, no. No. When we come back, we have more with Brandon Bruce in the building, Trev Rich, Squizzy Taylor, and DJ Simone Says It in the building, man. We're going to go on a quick music break. When we come back, we're talking clarity. They're giving us answers. We want to know. We'll be back. We are back, and it is time for our clarity segment. It is Clarity Hour, where I pulled several topics of women seeking clarity. Seeking clarity. And who better else than Trev Rich, who after dropping clarity, see, maybe he has some insight. Maybe he know what he talks about. And if not, Squizzy and Brandon to be able to save the day and see if they can get the answers that these women are looking for. All right? Yeah, but Simone's going to be on my side. She don't count. All right.
Oh, nigga, now you want me. Now you want me.
Yep. Okay, your booty is big, Simone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you guys. Tanisha wants to know, how can a man expect peace from a woman he made miserable?
How can
We want clarity, ya bitch.
make peace from a man that she made miserable?
How can a man expect peace from a woman that he made miserable?
You can't. You gotta leave.
Just leave her.
Okay, Trev?
I said my answer. You can't. You gotta leave. Like, women are some, like,
Watch
when
it,
she
nigga.
said miserable, she meant that shit. Once a woman is like really to that point, bro, there ain't no coming back from that. there ain't no coming back from that.
Any dude that makes you miserable is not trying to wife you.
Yeah, he's not trying to.
He doesn't care.
That's not true.
That's facts. But
I mean,
dude's making you
sometimes you-
miserable, he don't care.
But what if it's not intentional? What if that's just the perception of what's going on?
Nah, you giving too many passes. If a dude is making you miserable, he don't care. Facts.
Like you
If-
gotta
if a
realize
person-
Miserable. Think about that word.
If a person-
miserable, somebody
Right.
says I'm miserable, I'll be
Yeah.
like,
You know,
damn.
unhappy, not content.
Please,
Miserable
nigga.
means that's an everyday thing. Like,
And that ain't even no male, female. Like, if a person is making you miserable, they don't care about you.
Miserable. When you say the word miserable,
Like you said, there is some power behind that word. Like, that would hurt my feelings if someone said I
if
made
somebody was like, I'm
miserable.
just so miserable in this relationship, I'd be like, nigga,
Damn,
leave me.
leave. Please
now.
leave. Please
right
leave.
now. Get out of here.
Okay, so your only resolution is leave.
Yes.
Because once somebody
It's
miserable,
the point
like,
of no return at that. Once you get to miserable, that's the point of no return.
yeah, like you gotta imagine like doing something nice for somebody who's miserable. Think about it. Like I just went and got her flowers. You like, nigga, you only doing this because, like, nigga, once you miserable, you miserable.
why are people so stuck? There's 7 billion people in this world.
Exactly. She should get at least 6 apiece.
She should get- She should?
No, men should get 6 apiece. Then nobody would be miserable.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand this logic. It's so simple.
Squizzy, okay, answer this. Do you be serious?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm
if
dead.
Squizzy could have 6 girlfriends right now, I think he
And
would
nobody
the
would be
happiest
miserable.
nigga
If
in
you
the
get
world.
sick of me, I'm gonna just back away and you have your sister wives.
Just talking over.
You can't get miserable if you don't have to deal with the motherfucker all the time. I'm not gonna get miserable because I'm gonna get sick of you for a little bit. I'm gonna go to, you know what I'm saying? It makes it better. You get miserable because you have to be around the same person all the time. Nobody's built for that.
You're serious.
I'm dead ass. They believe me. They understand.
Simone, do you agree?
You can't get miserable. The only way to get miserable is being around that person all the time. If you're not around them, they can't make you miserable. Right? Am I right, guys?
You know,
A motherfucker's friend
my
could be absent and he still make a motherfucker miserable.
ideal
At
situation.
that point, it's a choice. If you ain't in my presence and you making me miserable, I've allowed you to make me miserable.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See?
for real.
Like, I'm sorry.
See?
Bruh, think about this. Think about having like a mansion with like 4 master bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
You got 4 girls, you know what I'm saying? Like you got different
Y'all think so,
things.
but girls ain't built like that. Girls are not with
I've
the shits.
seen it. I've literally, I'm not even gonna say the
And you
nigga's
gotta
name.
have a bag so
Listen,
big.
I'm not gonna say the nigga's name. When I was starting this music shit, he's like, yo, come out. I'm not even gonna say weird because that's gonna give it away. Come out to my town. You can stay with me. We blah blah. This nigga was living the life.
But
He had a girlfriend. There was other girls who lived in the house. They had their own rooms at night. The girls would come sleep in the room with them. Like it was.
But
lit.
there's always a downside. Like
Yeah, you gotta
every
deal with
good
their emotions
situation.
every once in a while.
Because when all 4 of them
might be
bitches
a-
link up and it's that time of the month, y'all
Yeah, they
niggas will for
period
sure
is
be
gonna-
miserable.
No,
But
that's when you go on vacation.
Most importantly, nigga, you cannot be.
Ain't no wrong with little.
Really? Like, you gotta put a beach towel down.
You know, Squizzy has said
the tarp,
several times.
the camping tarp.
That's gonna be gross. 4 of them? Oh my god. Continue. Okay.
But most importantly, Simone, you said his bag would have to be super low. So can a broke nigga pull this off?
No.
No. Fuck no.
Broke
Nigga.
niggas can't pull most things off.
Broke niggas shouldn't even date. I'm just being
For
100.
real.
Bro, that shit's
Girlfriends
hard,
are fucking
nigga.
expensive. I don't care what
Imagine not
nobody say.
Listen,
People,
imagine not having no money and having a girlfriend. That is the most ass backwards shit you can do.
It's pointless.
Cause then you really gonna be miserable.
Okay, so you're going.
girls will drain you if they smart.
Okay, Brandon, you've already said you're the square. You know what I'm saying, straight
I
laced
ain't
one.
say square.
Well, you said.
Damn.
She tried you.
No,
too.
he
My whole life.
No, he did. He did. No, he did.
I just said I'm not a thug. I'm not gonna claim that.
No, but listen. This is what. Okay, listen what I'm saying. Would you want multiple women if you could?
Absolutely not. It's too many emotions.
Here we go.
Come on, me.
Hey, man. Look, I gotta go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I ain't even know.
You good,
Yeah, you
absolutely.
good, yeah. You know, listen, that's some men that are grown up. Ain't nothing wrong with them to find out one. Okay,
You
I
know what
got
I'm
you, my
saying?
nigga.
Yeah, I appreciate
You
you.
find that one. It's just hard to find that one if you haven't found her already. You know what I'm saying? But the lucky men that come from our faithful,
Black constituency.
Yes. you know, they have found that one. And if I found that one, I wouldn't need this other lifestyle I'm trying to get. But you know, I can't find that one. But brother
You're
Brandon,
still searching. It's okay.
yeah, but brother Brandon, man, we give me a word. We applaud you. And we thank you.
Y'all was more for us.
We support you.
Yeah, we
applaud
support
In
you.
all your endeavors.
100%.
And we happy you found a diamond in the rough, cause it's rough out here. So women ain't got shit. So you found you a diamond, Newt.
Cold.
All right, heading into the next one. Squizzy made a post that said,
Oh my God.
yes. The difference between women and men is women level up by finding love or a man, and men level up with money and success. We need clarity, Trevor.
Oh, I disagree.
I said that.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, you
I
did say
did not
that.
say
Yeah,
that.
you know you did. I have
I
the
said-
screenshot. Would you like it?
True.
I said it's
Trevor.
a woman's goal.
No, that's
Love.
a different post.
Oh, I
You
said
shared,
two of
yeah,
these?
you shared a post.
Oh, I had two of these. You must be thinking about it.
You shared a post about how Amber Rose kind of.
Oh
Yeah. There you go.
Now what did Amber Rose do? Remind me if I can get my answer together.
That she basically how Sierra shaded Future with the whole
like level
up thing.
Okay, I got it. I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay, Trev, we need clarity on that, brother.
Y'all about to hate me, man.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel like it's true. And the only reason I feel like it's true is because once a woman falls in love with you, like, you can be broke, you can be ugly, you can have whatever the fuck that society
Once she's
won't
in
necessarily agree with. You know what I'm saying? You can be whoever she's in love with, that you can stay that person. As to where in life you're supposed to always progress. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of the difference between men, because I don't think a nigga just would sit around and be broke and would be okay with that. But you have a woman who loves you to death, who don't even care that you broke, who don't care that you like lost all your motivation, who don't care about none of that shit, and she loves you. Like, that's the difference. Like, I don't think like, if I'm in a situation, I'm pushing her to be better, and I would rather her push me to be the best person I can be.
So what you're saying is when she accepts you at her lowest, that she's kind of dumb because she was supposed to move around because she should want more, because at that point in life you're at your lowest. But then y'all ask for writers, right?
I never asked for a writer.
No.
I started to meet me there.
No. That's what niggas want writers. They want
No, I don't want a writer.
down.
I don't want a writer. You know what? I think whoever came up with that term was really like a pimp. Like, that was
brainwashing.
yeah, manipulative. Whatever, however you say the shit.
Where's Ajidon?
Yeah. So I think, like, cause a writer, like somebody who's just a writer, that's a ride or die. It's like, I'm with you, right, wrong, blah blah, this and that. Like, that's okay and that's dope, and you showing you loyal. But to me, being loyal to me is telling me that I'm fucking up.
Facts.
Yep.
Tell me that, yo, you need to get some
Helping me
motivation.
better myself.
Yo, like, if I got, you know what I'm saying, like, not even gonna say nothing crazy, but somebody's like, why you always in the gym? Like, nigga, what do you mean? Like, nigga, I'm bettering myself, I'm leveling up. Oh, you
wants
read
you to
now?
be that
Oh, you sleep with the TV off now? Like, nigga, I'm leveling up my life, you know what I'm saying? And some people's not gonna understand that because they get comfortable. Once a woman is comfortable with you, you can do anything. You can motherfucking get fat, you can be motherfucking no motivation, you can do, like, and they'll put up with it because they love you. And I'm your ride or die. And like, niggas don't need a ride or die. You need people who's honest with you, telling you to grow the fuck up and level up.
Look, that's the quickest way to lose your dude, honestly. Like, if I don't have nothing to chase or nothing to pursue, like, I'm a hunter at the end of the day. So if I can do whatever I want and it's nothing, I'm not gonna care about your presence. Like, for what? You're not making me better. You're not challenging me. You're not increasing my stack, which is 98% of us. That's the goal. So what do I need you for?
Fellas, preach to them. Preach. Tell them.
No.
I don't even need to say nothing. Shit.
I mean, and that's real.
But you're saying, don't bring the camera back in this. Don't get in this. So you're trying to tell me, you said you're a hunter, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be.
Exactly.
How many men out here are really hunting and doing what they're supposed to, and
Oh, it's easy
who
to
don't
tell.
who don't care about being on the couch playing PlayStation and kicking it and eating out
You know why there's so many men out there like that? Because they can do that and still get pussy.
Yeah.
If there is some motherfucking, if
someone
women
put their
start putting a
foot down,
standard on pussy,
Yeah.
nigga, you gotta have
It's
you gotta
human
have
nature
this,
to
this,
try
and this,
to-
and this to get pussy. Watch how many niggas
Yep,
switch up.
it's human nature to try to obtain everything that you want with the least amount of effort.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
You gonna go? You float to the area of least resistance every time.
Shut the fuck up. I'm here. Okay, Squizzy Taylor.
Nah, I mean, they said it all. Everybody's kind of here. Yeah, I don't really have nothing to add.
She was gunning for
I'd rather you go. Give me a 2 cents.
Pass the baton.
No, it's
all
bullshit.
been said.
No.
Bruh, and I'm not even gonna say that. I'll use myself.
Talking about you, bro.
I use myself. I use myself in a situation. There's been times where I didn't have my own place. I didn't have a car. I didn't have no money. I didn't have a job. I didn't have shit. And I'm chasing this rap shit and I'm trying to do this. And I was still getting pussy.
Yep.
Still, and I had nothing to my name. Nothing. Zero.
And I bet you don't talk to none of them chicks.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
But and that's not saying like, and then I don't want it to come off because then it's gonna be like, well, if we chasing that, then y'all gonna look at us as gold diggers. Like no, like there's a difference between wanting a nigga to have his shit or be in the process of getting his shit together,
Or to match
versus
your
just wanting a
hustle,
nigga who's
like,
already there.
effort.
I can't talk to you about my grind if you ain't got one.
Period.
Listen.
Don't do it.
Thank you.
No, but I don't. No, that's not true. For you to say that you think that that's all women want. That we wake up like birds is chirping and shit. Bitches wake up looking at wedding sites. You know what I'm saying?
You know why?
No, that's not true though. Because let me tell you,
Women
people
are raised like that.
But people got it fucked up.
They
I'm
are.
Southern raised,
A lot of
and
them.
although that is something that is something that you want or dream, it ain't a goal, motherfucker. I wake up hustling, running behind my dreams. I don't run behind my nigga. I don't.
But a
worry
lot
about
of
where he
women
at.
do.
I had a grown ass woman
That's
tell
what
me
you
to
gotta
call her
realize.
princess.
A
Say that
lot
again?
of women do. That's
Call her
their
princess. Treat her like a princess. I
That's their
grown ass
model.
woman tell me this. I
bro.
want to be treated like a princess. Like nigga, call your dad.
That's literally like what some women equate with being successful. It's just getting
It's
married.
love.
It don't
It's love.
It's the
be
goal in
love
life.
though. It just be the marriage. Like their family ain't happy for them. They're not content with themselves until they get married, and they be fucking marrying the
title
complete
of
wrong
fucking title.
person. But as long as they got married,
But for you to think that the money ain't the goal, nigga, fuck the hood, the wood, the meatloaf, nigga, whatever you want to
like,
word
you're
it.
thinking from a different perspective. We're
No.
talking about generally women. Like you have to think about how many women are out in this world whose biggest thing that they've accomplished is becoming somebody's baby
wife.
mama.
oh damn,
Oh, you got it
Wow.
fucked up. You just tried it.
What? No, nigga, I'm being serious. Like you have to think about
Put
it.
it
These
down.
NFL players, these NBA players. There's a woman out there making a bag who getting to host parties who being like, I'm that nigga's baby mom.
Yep.
That's it. Literally.
Yeah, you so right though.
Some of them like hosting white parties.
Ooh.
Said it. Look, I'm blunt. I'm gonna say it.
I agree, but fuck, nigga. Shit, don't fuck
Let
up
me
the
sell
money,
my
nigga.
tickets first, nigga. I'm like, let me get these tickets out.
Fuck, I'm torn, nigga.
She gonna tell you the same thing. You know.
I'm like,
That's
I
the
felt
fucking
that,
goal.
but I felt it a little bit too in my
Yeah.
pockets. Might have felt that too.
But that's
Easy on
real
them.
though. But you got to think about
Okay.
it.
We'll revisit
How many-
this in a couple of
Hey,
weeks.
hey, how many parties Stedman hosts?
How many parties is Oprah hosting?
Which Oprah's on another level. I'm talking about
Hosting a party,
Stedman's
okay?
literally only his only claim to fame is Oprah.
Oprah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying
Oh,
to
I
say.
see what you're saying. Your correlation. All right.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot of niggas who can be like, well, I'm so-and-so's baby dad. I'm so-and-so's husband.
Damn, you right.
Let me in the club because
I
I'm
mean, you
so-and-so's
could,
husband.
you could, but it's like degrading a little bit. Like
It's like,
kinda
damn,
baby
nigga, what
lame.
you mean? That's
No.
corny, right?
It's not
Niggas ain't worried about being
It's just
corny no
not-
more.
it's
They
not
are
set up
proudly
that
corny.
I know this is the same one.
Niggas is like, they wear corny like a fucking badge of honor.
Speak up, mommy. Let me tell you about
got cobs in they pockets at the clubs and shit.
Okay, so but overall, you guys are agreeing with Squizzy Taylor. Is that kind of
Yeah, because I feel like that. I really feel like there's women out there who's like solely, I want to be married. I want to
Absolutely.
be a housewife. I want to be like that's it. But I'm telling you, it's how
I don't even
women
know
are
she-
raised.
I don't even know she does it.
It's
I
how
don't
women
even-
are
Shaking her
raised.
head, yes.
BM,
Guess
what?
You're agreeing with what he just said, right?
BM, are you agreeing that
There's women who are just comfortable with, I just want marriage. Like, that's
Yes,
it. Like,
right.
nigga,
Thank you.
what?
Thank you.
No.
That's all.
And-
That's
but
all I
that's
need.
but no.
But let's go back to when I say that's how some women
Marriage
are
and a house and a
raised.
baby, that's it.
Because I've been to family functions where they'll talk to the dudes to the side of the family, like, how's your job? How's this? How's this? And then the girls coming in there like, when y'all having babies? When y'all
Yep.
getting married?
Yep.
When y'all swear, they don't even talk to them about their career or success.
God damn, I'll be speaking the truth.
No, you don't.
You would think I was the president.
No, I just think that's unfair to say because there's a lot of goal-driven women out here,
Absolutely.
including myself.
Yeah.
Who that's not my. I don't wake
But
up
when
thinking look on wedding sites, bro. I don't.
Like, you know what the crazy is? They look at y'all like y'all are intimidated. Like y'all are intimidating. Like women who
Absolutely.
really chase that bag and who go get it, like they look at y'all like, there be niggas who scared to talk to women who go chase a bag.
Yep.
Oh,
Because
no,
they so
there's
used
women-
to they so
I hear
used
that shit all
to
the
looking
time.
for these chicks who just want to be. I just want to be this, and I can sell her a dream. You can't sell no woman a dream who got her own dream, my nigga.
Yep.
I think sometimes. Well, do you think that two couples who are both dreamers can work?
It depends. It depends.
Squizzy?
They're not dreamers though.
I don't know.
They
Maybe.
established.
What was
Maybe
the
it
question?
could. I think so. Yeah.
Can two people who are
I
dreamers
hope
work?
so. I hope to find that.
Name a couple.
Sounds like they both sleep.
I mean, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
They was already
They
established.
accomplished their
They
dreams
had
though.
M's in the
Yeah, they had conversations before they clicked.
Right.
They low key got together because they both way too successful and famous to be with anyone else. Like who else Jay Z gonna date and who Beyonce gonna date? You know what I mean?
Well, I just think that a lot of times men are very intimidated by women who
Absolutely, absolutely.
I would agree.
That's why Beyonce got a Jay Z. Because who else, bruh?
be with
She
Beyonce?
exactly. And with that,
would you?
who could have confidently been with Beyonce?
LeBron.
Hey, watch your fucking mouth.
What happened? Is that your uncle?
Okay, but here's this. But Brandon, you have a successful old lady.
Yes.
So you guys are both goal driven in your own right as far as, y'all Barack and Michelle. That's how I correlate these two, okay? So, no, I swear, like, when I think, like, if I had to think of y'all or my
That's
instinct go-to.
That's
Like,
right.
they at galas, you know what I'm saying? That's their jig. They go in the community.
Right.
So, but is it a conflict of interest at times? To have someone else who is...
Absolutely not. Because at the end of the day, you have to be able to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, if you don't have anything going for yourself, if you don't understand why I'm at this community event, if you don't understand why it's important to go to this gala, it's going to get old. And then at the same time, I got to be responsible and, and realize I'm going to have to support her too. So when we're doing things that's on her grind, I got to be cool with stepping to the side and saying, take this picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go and do this event. You know what I'm saying? But in recognizing that I need that same respect, it goes both ways. But if it was somebody who was just at home chilling, it could never work.
Yeah.
If she was outshining you, could you? Still? Whoop, whoop,
Let me be
whoop.
real. Let me be real with my own ego. How big outshine? Let me just be honest. Like, are we talking
Outshining is
Beyonce
outshining.
outshine?
I
Or are we
mean, it don't
talking,
gotta be that drastic, but
I think it would be difficult. I think any man, if you're honest with yourself, your ego plays a part. If you're honest, if it's Beyonce outshine, no, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna be real. Is it gonna be motivating? Absolutely, to a certain point. But it takes success for yourself to, want to keep going. And if you see somebody that's next to you and it's not working for yourself, eventually, things start to creep in. Issues, problems that ain't really a problem.
Insecurities.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, it's not gonna work. But if you're outshining me, it is something I know I can obtain or, pursue. It's just gonna make me want to go harder because you're not about to leave me in the dust driving a Geo Metro and you know what I'm saying? And you got a Maserati. That's not gonna be me.
Yeah.
I'm just not wired that way.
Hey, let me drive today.
Right, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna be me.
Trev,
not
can
doing
you
that.
date a dreamer? Would you date a dreamer?
Yeah. I feel like I could because they would understand my hours. Like, every dreamer has hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's girls who's like, why are you always up at 5 o'clock? And like, nigga, obviously you don't understand what I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, put
Right.
together. So I feel like I could date a dreamer because, one, they would be just as busy as me. I can't date nobody who's not busy, who don't have nothing to do. Like, and that's when I get caught up laying in the bed and being lazy till 1 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And, like, I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that I do when I'm not with you, I should be able to do when I'm with you. And I should be able to do it better because you're supposed to be pushing me to do it.
Right.
If I could push myself to get up out of bed and go do this shit, why can't you?
Right.
That's what I don't understand.
Okay. All right. I follow. Thus far.
See?
No, Trev's answered on that one. Not your dumb shit. Okay, heading into the next one.
Excuse me.
The ability to do foul shit and play victim is a true form of mental illness. We need clarity. True.
Hold on,
Agree,
run it back.
disagree.
Say it again.
The ability to do foul shit and play victim is a true form of mental illness.
To do foul shit and play victim?
You know that reverse psychology shit y'all do?
Niggas,
That was a good one. Yeah, that like something like that.
No.
That's what? Mental health issue?
It's a form of mental illness.
Oh,
is what it
okay.
said.
Mental illness.
Brandon.
I agree, because girls love doing that shit.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Simone, say it again.
I said I
Girls love
agree.
doing that shit.
Girls love doing that shit.
Do foul shit and play victim?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Vibe, yes, a lot. I love
Are
it.
you saying like, give me an example.
Go fuck on.
Like,
and then go
I mean,
home
fuck, I feel like there's so many. Okay, an example is like they'll go out, kick shit with somebody. Kick shit with somebody, get fuck, I don't know. I don't like examples. I don't like
Yeah, because you
examples,
got to be able to back up what you're saying though. Because right now this falls on
He
a
just
man
said
type
it.
of thing.
Listen, you just what Squizzy just said.
It's happening.
Squizzy said go and then go home to.
Right.
Like
But that's normally what niggas do.
No.
That is not, the common denominator is you niggas. It is not.
How do we get blamed for
Yeah, how do we get
Yeah.
Shut up.
Brandon, welcome to the Heat Live. This is, no, this shit is, if we gonna act like y'all just out here fucking on niggas. Bitches, how many times have you said on a picture, oh, that's our girl. This meat, what something turned to we, or what do you say?
Take the Y on your
Yeah,
girl is
it's-
silent.
Yeah. How many times have you said this?
What
Several.
are you saying? So it's our fault that they fucking?
It's,
We hunters, like my man said. They coming, we receive.
Look, if she gets speared, that's on her.
Yeah.
but the ability to do foul shit and play victim.
But it's-
like how many times have you dogged out a girl? She came to you crying because you know you wrong, but after she brought it up too many times, now you mad. And now all of a sudden it's her fault. And
Yeah.
nigga,
That's not mental. She should have
honestly,
left.
I think men and women do that.
Yeah, everybody does that. But my thing is, if you bring up a problem and an issue with me and we come to a conclusion on that problem and issue, don't bring it up again.
Yeah, or leave.
At that point,
you don't have the
it's-
right to say that.
At that
I
point,
don't-
it's
You don't have the right to
Sometimes
say
it's
that.
because
applicable
it's like,
again, though.
but
If
no,
we're doing, if I'm
no,
at if I'm at Walmart and the cashier is the bitch you was fucking on and I forgave that shit a year ago, but the bitch is right here, goddamn it, right now, nigga, it's a problem, and I'm bringing it back up, and I dare you to tell me this is old, because you put me in an uncomfortable situation to where I'm checking out my motherfucking groceries. She got to know that I'm cooking frozen dinners tonight or some shit because this the bitch you used to motherfucking fuck on. You don't get the right to tell me this. Oh, you can't bring this up. So what you mean?
Y'all fucking bitches that work at
I
Walmart.
was
exactly what I was about to say.
I was like,
that
you
was-
need to find a bitch that ain't gonna be ringing out your groceries.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So many jobs out here.
Can't relate.
If I ever cheated, I would pray that you would never have
You got
to
your
tell the
Walmart
girl
name tag on.
that I cheated on you with.
That's
That's gonna be worse for the
embarrassing.
nigga. That's embarrassing for the nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, you
And
fucking up bitch at Walmart, bitch. Ah, you gonna feel bad, yo. Hell no. Fuck how you feel. I would feel bad. Hey, bitch, you work at Walmart.
So okay, now hear this. Will you guys agree that men play victim? Are you guys man enough to
Yes.
to agree to
Absolutely.
that?
Everybody does.
Absolutely.
Everybody
No,
does.
that's not what I asked. That's y'all's problem. We're not talking
listen.
about everybody. I'm asking about men.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we do what we can get away with.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I feel like that's human nature.
She wasn't expecting y'all to agree.
Yeah, she was.
She didn't have shit to say.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We can get away
Next
with
question
it.
from the chat.
Okay, so you're saying you whatever you can get away with.
But we play victim because y'all let us.
That's what we could get away with.
Yeah.
I said that.
Oh, you already said that part? Okay.
Well, no, I said like
Even if we don't let y'all
you
do
gonna
the
float
shit,
to the-
y'all
No,
gonna do
you're
it
not.
anyway.
No, we're not gonna be able to because we know we can play victim and you gonna give in and it's gonna work.
But it's not
And you
because
gonna get some jig.
And, and we're just gonna start over. It's so easy. It's a cycle. Like women are so easy. Jesus, it takes y'all like 1,000 times to get fucked over to be like, alright, I'm over this nigga. Like, nigga, we done after 1, maybe 2. You know what I mean? And that's why y'all can't do it as much as us.
okay. Are you forgiving Brendan? Are you forgiving if your woman was to cheat?
Fuck no.
Not even a question.
Yeah, no.
Fuck no.
No.
We don't play that.
You know, no. Again, I
Even
said
if you were guilty of the act.
no. I mean, and her and I have had this conversation. There's I said this before. There's 6-7 billion people in this world. I'm out for what? What am I gonna stick around for? Like, there's no point. Like, what do we have to talk about after that?
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
No.
y'all cheat different. We've already brought this
Yeah,
up.
you wanna go
Women
for
don't
it.
cheat.
Thank
Women
you.
cheat different. Y'all really like a nigga.
Man.
I can really like this girl.
You know
but-
his goals and ambitions and shit.
Niggas will pillow talk with their side bitch and then she's able to tell you about what's wrong in your home. So don't ever in
I
your
would
life.
never tell a side bitch
Shit.
or bitch I'm cheating with anything about my girl.
shit.
Nigga,
You
what the
niggas
fuck?
That's loading.
Yeah,
That's
you niggas
loading
is
the
hype.
gun for her.
That's what I'm saying.
You
like,
didn't
and
bully.
then the thing about it
You
is,
done cocked it back.
the thing
sorry,
about
y'all
it is,
hype.
one night I can't come over and my business is online.
Yep.
No,
No, nigga.
I'm not
Setting himself to get caught up.
setting itself up. How this bitch
Now,
know
you
that
got-
I ain't had a job?
Now that might happen if the nigga got like 3 main bitches and he. But you don't never tell your side bitch
You do not
the
tell your side bitch
info.
info
No.
about the house, man.
Tripping.
So when she inbox her like, I'm coming to you as a woman.
Oh, they love that. I'm coming to you as a woman.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Nigga, I don't want. I'm. Listen, baby.
You
don't
can't
even
come
hit.
to me.
Don't.
Don't
Yeah,
ask
I
that
don't.
nigga. I don't know.
Don't come to me as a woman, a man, a dog, none of that shit,
But
bitch. Don't
they
come
only
to me.
want to come to you once he's chose up.
Yep.
They don't never want to
Yeah.
come to you when they think they in love and they pussy is golden. They can take a nigga. They don't never
If
want
a
to
girl
come to
be
you
like,
then.
if a girl be like, I'm coming to you as a woman, something about me, she gonna be like, I fucked that nigga. She can't say I told her anything. She can't say I'm fucking him. Like, there's a difference between. Yeah, there's a difference between fucking on somebody and fucking somebody.
True.
Like, it's way
What's the
different.
difference?
If I just fucked you one time and you coming to her as a woman, then you gonna tell her. Tell her.
Fuck me, it's gonna happen.
Y'all niggas
I
get
don't.
Now if I'm fucking on you,
Today.
now if I'm fucking on, nah, nigga, I've had some one and dones.
Period.
Period.
It was that. It was over after that.
But how common is that? How common is that though, Trev? Normally y'all are tapping on an occasion, nigga. It's not no one and done.
Nigga, if I have a girlfriend, never mind.
Yeah, might only be thrice.
Maybe twice.
Thrice.
Maybe twice.
Maybe a
My
third.
nigga said thrice.
Maybe. But you don't just fuck on somebody. Like, you can't. Like, I don't understand how a nigga can have a girl,
And just
be fucking
consistently be
on
fucking
somebody
on
else,
someone
and then be like, damn, she start tripping.
There's no emotion.
Yeah.
Because
That's what I'm saying.
women
There's gonna be
eventually will
emotion.
catch feelings.
Yes, you can't do that. That's why I fucked
That's not
her.
always true.
I wasn't fucking her.
Look,
It's a difference.
Whatever.
You still
Okay, heading
stuck
into
your meat.
our last one. A man's house is a reflection of the woman that he is with.
Yes.
Agree or disagree?
Yes, it is.
Why is that?
I don't know.
I'm talking about like cleanliness.
Right. So basically,
Your house dirty, your bitch dirty.
you're a reflection of who you with.
If your house dirty, nigga, you dirty. Ain't my fucking job. Ain't my fucking job to clean your raggedy ass house.
right.
My shit clean.
Yeah, there's no excuse in 2018. Amazon will clean your house for $100, bro.
Boy,
They will.
you better let them get on it, boy.
What? Yeah, they got the homemade service.
Oh, you didn't hit up.
Okay, so do you think it is a woman's job if you guys are dating for her to make sure your house is straight, even if you guys are not living together?
Absolutely. I said it. Yep. That's just how I was raised. Like,
Nigga, you got me fucked up. So let me tell you something.
First of all,
so
what I'm
you
not
guys
gonna
say
do.
that you don't want to play, don't give away the cow. What is the
The
shit?
milk and the cow shit.
Yeah, and then you nigga ain't got no ring, but you want a motherfucker over there cleaning up your thirsty ass tub ring. Fuck out of here.
If we together, like really like locked in,
Dating.
then maybe.
You like
Dating.
no
But
way,
if we like kicking it, this is brand new, and you come to the crib and blah blah, hell man, I ain't let you clean my house. Bitch be
That's how
leaving
you
shit
get
over there on
caught up.
purpose.
Yeah. I was just about to say, what are y'all talking about? Don't touch my bed. Y'all got caught up in that?
Yeah, it's
I
levels.
don't understand.
Yeah,
Get caught
no.
up with what?
Planting shit.
Like the last bitch from yesterday could have left some shit, and now you trying to make my bed and flop the shit and some panties flying there.
Now we
No,
mad.
yeah, now you mad. Like, bitch, anybody tell you to touch the bed? Like, get in there.
Get your ass in there.
But there's a difference. There's levels.
Stupid.
Squizzy,
all the time.
hey, Squizzy doing like black parents do when you walk in the store. You gonna get in here and don't touch shit. Don't touch shit.
I don't clean
With your
up
lips
shit.
folded.
Yeah.
Bitch can't even take her own panties with her on the way out.
And girls are so territorial, dog. Like
Oh,
territorial.
God.
Like this is Scout's honor. I ain't touched my baby mama in years, bro. She came to get my kid from the house, and she's like, "You just gonna let a girl leave her eyelashes over here?" And I'm like,
Oh,
nigga,
that's the terrifyingest thing.
I'm looking like, damn, I didn't even see that shit. I didn't even see it yet.
Earrings
No, I
and
hate
shit.
that. No, don't leave shit in my
Bobby
room.
pins. Bobby pins.
Bobby
all
pins
kind
is
of
ended
shit.
all kind of relationships.
Bitches always start shedding a little bit more in your bed. Hair all on the pillows. Picking shit all day. It's like, I'm fucking around.
Bitch woke up bald.
I'm fucking around.
All right, you guys. So we're hoping that.
Not real life experiences.
All right, you guys. We're hoping that Trev and the guys were able to give you guys some clarity. So with that said, we're gonna hop into clarity
Oh my
with Trev's
God.
Can't Let Him. Trev, why don't you tell them a little bit about this record, how it came about?
How did this record? Which one? This Can't Let. How did Can't Let Him come about, man?
So I was in the studio,
Yeah,
right?
he was writing my shit.
And Trev
He
came
been
to
waiting
me
for
and
this. I think
he needed some inspiration, and I was writing already. I had the beat cooked up. I already did the hook.
Yeah.
And, I played it for him a couple times, and he just couldn't come up with no verses. So, I started writing the verses
Yeah.
and whatnot. And then, like it was, I even laid the track. You know what I mean? That's my verse. It's like,
Nah, this whole record was like, I was feeling real West Coast. We was out in LA recording. I recorded damn near the whole project in LA. So we was out there recording. We was shooting, doing photo shoots and all type of shit. And I was like, what would some of my niggas be? Blood walking to, Crip walking to, all of that shit. So I tried to do, this is one of my street records that all the gangsters like, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't be liking when a nigga be singing and doing all of that shit. But they like when I get to talking like this on these type of beats. So, yeah, this is Can't Let Him.
That's
All right, you guys.
That's
This
not
is
even the song that we're gonna.
That's what he said.
That's one for play. I got it.
Yeah, Rena got it.
Oh.
All right, you guys. That was Can't Let 'Em from Clarity. All right, Trev, we're going to head into Plan A. So tell the people, how did you come up with Plan A? What did you get the, how did you get the title?
We was drinking. It was tequila. And we started talking about Plan A, Plan B shit. And I was like, yo, we could flip Plan B like the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was some metaphor shit. And then we laced the hook. And I was like, man, the second half of the hook needs some melodies type shit. So I just was sitting there writing. All of this shit is off of tequila. Don Julio should have sponsored my whole project. Literally. Because we was lit doing this whole project. But I don't know. It's just like at this point in time in my career, I feel like I just got to talk about my life. And then people relate to it, they relate to it. If they don't, they don't. But at the end of the day, when you press play on Trev shit from now on, you're going to get Trev. So that's kind of like what I went into with this whole project, is being myself, being relatable, not trying to shit on niggas, more try to motivate niggas and get niggas up and ready to go. I feel like if you think about it, it's like, one is Plan A, like stick to your Plan A, you don't need a Plan B. Then it's payback, I gotta get payback. Then it's, what's 3? No excuses. Yeah. You can't make no excuses. Then it's can't let them get me on my focus. Then it's bet it up. Then it's motivated. Like, this whole project is to get niggas going. You know what I'm saying? Get you going and like not let nothing stray your focus. So that's kind of how I went about this whole project, because that's the mood I was in the whole time I was in LA. That's how I got my clarity.
All right, you guys. So we're heading into Plan A.
0.
You a lie.
Use a lie.
that I knew about.
Right.
That's the real answer that I knew about.
Alright, you guys, that was Trev Rich Plan A. You guys, make sure you guys head to all platforms and go grab Clarity.
Yeah.
Trev, do you have any hard copies?
Not yet. We trying to run the streaming up first week.
Okay.
So first week is all online. Then we gonna get some hard copies for everybody because I know everybody want them. Well, all the people who I seen last night, like, we need a hard copy. I'm like, let me show you how to do it on your phone, so we can run these streams up, and then we'll come back with the hard copies later.
Okay, so do you have any concerts? Are you drop normally when somebody drops? There's not that long later. There's supposed to be a show. So is there a show coming? You not telling me?
There is, but I mean, we gotta get the date and all of that shit. But we gonna do a show, and we gonna go bigger than we did the Gothic. So we gotta put in some work and some time before we try to tackle this monster, probably the Ogden this time. So
I'm just gonna say it.
what you mean?
He said probably. It made my show, so it's, probably you got a dream.
I mean, at the end of the day, we did the Bluebird. We went from the Bluebird to the Gothic.
We going to the Pepsi Center, nigga. Fuck this shit.
So now we gonna try to, we gonna figure it out though. But there's definitely gonna be a show, and we just got to take the time to make this show better than to make a long story short show.
Absolutely. Okay. All right, Trevor. Well, you guys make sure you support the movement. Go grab Clarity today and let them know what your favorite song is. Now, what I also am going to do, let me see here really quickly. We are going to open up the phone lines to see if anybody wants to talk about what your favorite record is. In the meeting between time, Trev, what is your favorite record?
All of them.
No, really.
They don't pick a favorite key. Every time. That's what I say. These are all my babies. But actually, right now, probably my favorite record is either... It just depends where I'm at, what time of the day it is. Can't Let 'Em right now is one of my tops. Bedded Up is in my tops. Motivated. It's just all the shit I see y'all turning up to. That becomes my favorite. Every time I see somebody send me a video or something, listening to the song and turning up, I be like, yeah, I do like this song.
Okay. If you guys want to let Trev know which one is your favorite record, you guys can call us right now at 720-772-1903.
They gonna write it in the comments.
I know, because nobody wants to let their voice be heard. Everybody want to be incognito. But if you guys want to let them know which one is your favorite record, you guys again can call at 720-772-1903 and let him know which one is your favorite. Why? Are you going through relationship problems? You know what I'm saying? Were you able to crip rock to it one time? You know what I'm saying? You let us know. We want to know, you guys, how are you feeling it? How's the city feeling the record that he just dropped? In the meeting in between time, again, Trev, can you put it in the chat? It's 720-772-1903. That is the number for you guys to talk to Trev yourself. Tell him what you like. And let them know, just which one touched you the most. We want to know.
Most of these motherfuckers got my number.
Also, in the meeting between time, what happened to Mr. Brandon Bruce? He is the president of the Denver Urban League
Young Professionals.
Young Professionals.
Yes. So I want everybody to come out August 21st, which is Tuesday, to DU. Yeah, we're doing it at DU, the Anderson Academic Center. That's our general body meeting. We're going to give everybody information about what we're doing in the city, what to expect from us in the rest of the year. And I say this all the time, we all breathe the same air. So I don't care where you are in life. If you're trying to do better, this meeting is for you. If you're trying to be, outside of Denver, don't let the box state box you in. This meeting is for you. We're a national organization, and we got a little something for everybody. So hope to see you Tuesday.
Okay, you guys, make sure you guys go out. Support.
Time 7 to 8:30, and I'm about that time because I like to eat. So we're gonna have the food there as well.
Oh, there's food too?
Absolutely, every meeting.
The Noop is there. All right, you guys, really quickly, we're gonna get a caller on the line really quick to let them know which record they're feeling the most on the meeting between time. We're gonna play this song by Mr. Trev Rich, Ray Reed, and AP. We'll be right back. All right, you guys. That was Sosa with Trev Rich featuring Ray Reed and AP. We got Antics on Coco on the line. What up, KP?
Coco.
Hold on, let me try to get it turned up. All right, so we're wanting to know, Coco, on Clarity, what is your favorite record? I can't hear you. Your phone's raggedy. What you say? In that order? In that order. Okay. Let's see here. Trev, can you agree with her order?
She said, can't let them Motivated, Burbank, and Rolly talk. Yeah, that's a great order. That's a great order. That's a great order. See, I don't know what I would add or take out of the project. Like, everybody likes different shit. And Cole be like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, this one's dope. Or she's like, man, I don't really like that one. Like, that's how Cole is with me. You know what I'm saying? In the music. So if she don't like it, she don't like it. She ain't gonna start liking it. That's just what it is. So to be like, I like these ones, like, that's dope to me.
Coco, what do you feel as far as Trev's progression? Because you rock a lot of his music. Where do you feel he's at today that he's changed from when he dropped Balance or any other records that he had?
She said that. She will not give Balance up.
All right. Well, thank you, Coco, for giving us your input on the album. You guys, make sure you guys go get Clarity today. Support the bros. Support. Squizzy, where y'all at tonight?
Dorchester, there's a circus going on in the city. You should be a part of it. You should come enjoy the festivities.
Early.
All right, you guys.
Early.
Tomorrow, Real Talk is right here from 2:45 to 4 with your hosts, Dub, Candace, and Allie. You got Wednesdays. You got the host Go BMG Show, B.O.B., Luda, Who, the whole team. They'll be here on Wednesdays. You guys catch us every Saturday from 5 to 7. Make sure you go support Brenda's event. Make sure you support the bros. We love you guys. We thank you guys. If you have music, email it in. info@theheatlive.com or heatwavewednesdays@gmail.com. And we'll get it to the appropriate shows. We love you guys. We thank you guys. And thank you for working with us. We out.